Yes, I'm actually excited because summer is around the corner and I can't just wait to experience this year's summer by the grace of God. So, for those of you who have applied to study in Sweden, it has been a long waiting period for you. You've waited for like few months now, and finally, next month, the admission result will be out on the 9th of next month. The admission result will be out for master studies, and 16th of April admission will be out for undergraduate studies. So let's just be optimistic. So far, by the grace of God, about 70% of our applicants have gotten like positive response, qualified, and we are optimistic that we have more before the end of this month. So now I have a message for you. This is very serious and very critical. What is this message? I want you to know something. Complying to the rules will help you. I'm going to say it again so you don't miss it. Complying to the rules will help you. Why am I saying this? It depends on what you're thinking. If you're thinking of coming to Europe to misbehave, then it will boomerang. It has some consequences. It will affect you eventually. So I want to advise you, try and comply to the rules of the country, and then do whatever you have to do. That will really help you. So just this morning, I was just reading on the migration. They try to evaluate how you have conducted yourself in the past years that you have stayed in the country. If you have not conducted yourself well, that will definitely affect your citizenship. And not only that, I know some of you are applying for student, and in most cases, student permits cannot be given more than 1 year, meaning that you get just 1 year resident permit, and then in the subsequent year, you need to still apply to renew that permit. So in case your study is for 5 years or 3 years or 4 years or 2 years, then you have to renew that permit every year. So if you need to renew your permit, there are certain things that they still consider. So if you have not conducted yourself well in the past 1 year, then it will also affect your application. All right. So as I was reading this morning, I'm just going to read this. In order to become a citizen of Sweden, you must have conducted yourself well during your time in Sweden. And the migration agency looks both at how you have previously conducted yourself and how they believe that you will conduct yourself in future. So it's not about what you have done even now. They try to see what you will become in future. They just have a discretion, and just based on their evaluation of how you have conducted yourself, they can determine if you will be a good citizen of that country or not. It will also surprise you that if you have some unpaid debts, you might not get what you want. If you have committed some crimes, if you have even gotten some fines, maybe overspeeding fine or something, it might also affect your application. So as you're coming, I will advise you to try and conduct yourself during the period of your staying. Okay? From the beginning, try to know the kind of association you keep. Try to know the kind of relationship you are involved in. Conduct yourself, complying to the rules of the country, whichever country you find yourself. It could be in Lithuania, it could be in Sweden, it could be in Poland. Conduct yourself from the beginning, because it will help you. It will definitely help you. So this is just a piece of advice for those of you that are planning to study in this region. I know some of the guys that we studied together those days that misconducted themselves, it affected them. So this is just a piece of advice for you out there, because I know by the grace of God that most of all of you will get your visa, you get your permit to come and study abroad. But you must have this at the back of your mind. Conduct yourself, comply to the rules, and this will definitely help you in your career. God bless you.